Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to start out with Scientific Lee's channel and two playlists specifically. A motion of everything, a field defined. You can start with a video. It's 28 minutes long, and then you'll want to watch the rest because it is very important, and you'll, by watching this other playlist as well, Magnetic Fields in Motion, it's 54 videos, you will understand what I'm getting ready to show you in a real world sense, even though this is a virtual world. And also don't forget Eric Briggs' channel, Angry Catfish Briggs, not the Eric Briggs channel, his troll. You want Angry Catfish Briggs with the orange A. Alright, so what this video about is the frog in the slowly heating up water. Now this is a game called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Just came out, from my understanding. I was hanging out with a friend. We were checking it out, and I wasn't surprised to see that they made the game so realistic that it shows what we're seeing in real life. Now what's cool about this game is it's actually when you start to load the map, it downloads Google Earth images. So you're looking at real satellite imagery in this game. It's not about the game, but they did such a good job making it realistic so that you can be, while you're sitting in your chair enjoying this game, you can be completely programmed to what from your perception will be normal, but in reality it's not. So what we're seeing here is the pink colors, and that is a new thing in the last few years. So we're going to continue with the pictures. These were all from the first flight of the game. It was such a great game in that sense. We're actually flying from my hometown, well, where I live, to another airport near where he lives. So it's pretty cool. We actually flew over my house, and we'll later on fly over his house in the games. So what we're seeing here is we've obviously got the pink, we got the purple, and I get better with the pictures by removing that as I go. And I have some videos as well, so don't fret. And this was real time in the sense of how, it was the correct time of day, and the sun was setting correctly as it was in real life. We're going to continue. Now, these are obviously the screen images. That's just the LCD screen. But we're seeing the pinks and the oranges and the yellows, and then as we flew on, the sun set more in the game, and therefore the pinks came out even better, and the purples, just like Cotton Candy Skies, the purple starts showing at the bottom and makes its way up as the light crosses back over to where the suns were setting, and that's on purpose. They even had the moon in there in the game, but I could not. The flights were short, just for the mercy of the game. It wasn't long enough to see if the moon was cartwheeling in the game. Yeah, this is just a little later on. We got the blush. That's just like what we're seeing now. And here's a daytime. We are, as you'll see, we'll see the electric haze, which is completely covering us, and I've covered this in many videos, and even one recently. That's what you're seeing. These colors are showing on it. Later on, things turned pink again. These videos and pictures were done over 2 nights. I was helping them out with some other things, and we played some more, and so I got some more footage. This was from last night. The moon again, showing properly as it was in the sky at least, but we didn't do it long enough to tell. It was actually cartwheeling in the game, but It's just so realistic. It's great. But as you can see, the frog sitting in the water, the cold water, and as it slowly boils, the frog stays in the water and doesn't notice that the water is boiling. Bunch of reds. Back into the pinks again. And this is all the same flight, Dulles to JFK. It's not important, but the scenery is, man, I was in awe at how well they copied it into the game. Oh, here's my co-pilot horribly landing the plane into the water, but I still took pictures as we taxied across the water. It was fun. Okay. So that was a funny name in the game. All right, we got some more daytime with the citation. Got the electric haze down low with all the blue skies completely washed out. Just like we're seeing now all year round rather than just during the summer. All right. That's it for the photos. Now let's get to some videos. This was the first flight again. As you can see, this is exactly what we're seeing almost every morning and every evening. If you haven't seen this, you should really go pay attention. And he successfully landed in London. Alright. This was me back again with the 747, just recording some video. I should do a 360 pan. I'm seeing the exact same thing I see every day. That frog is quite comfortable. Okay, next one is, it's basically the same thing, but we start getting into the pink clouds and we have the sun shining in the airplane, so it makes the sunset a little bit more dramatic. Oops, I guess I skipped one. There we go. That's the moon. The moon's still in the same position. And supposedly it integrates actual other flights in the game. Gorgeous. And back. So then you saw that was pink. Well, let's get into this a little bit later on. This was coming into JFK. Obviously it's virtual, but they have virtually input every realistic aspect of our current sunrises and sunsets into the game. Just like Red Dead Redemption 2, it's another video I have. Yeah, here's my pilot going into the water at JFK. I just wanted to show you that it was just funny. And I spent the next like 20 minutes going straight through here until I ran into some structure in the water and then got stuck. We got a problem. Anyways, back to Angry Catfish. You need to check them out. You need to go down here. You go to sort by. They added oldest. Start down here. And then as you progress on and he starts doing live streams, skip those. Obviously don't watch those, but these are all 15-minute videos. That's all they are. And you will start to realize a lot of things. You'll learn the truth of what's going on and the huge opposition to all this. I mean, they've had a huge head start for years to make sure you are the frog in the cold water slowly boiling. So these right here, Angry Catfish Briggs, Scientific Lee, start with the motion of everything and field defined. And I also recommend Magnetic Fields in Motion. between these two, you will have the perfect understanding of how your world that you live in works. Well, our world, the world we live in, not because people can have a different perception of the world, but still. So I highly suggest these. If you're on Facebook, you are welcome to check out my Facebook group, Catfish Glass Eye. I will put the links in the description, especially with the Red Dead Redemption 2 video I did, which is another game I played where they had a cartwheeling. They had the cartwheeling moon in it. They had all the purple and the pink sky, just like in this game. Hello and welcome. And let's see. Here we go. Red Dead Redemption game footage showing cartwheeling moon and cotton
Hello,
candy
and
skies.
welcome to my channel.
So
Obviously I zoom in and I show you.
check it out. Enjoy your Saturday.